Quinn's been doing it. Yeah, Quinn goes for a build that is quite similar to that, as we do once again hit a quick pause at the start of this game.
I mean, let's look at his starting item. So, conventional one, circlet, gauntlets of strength into bracer. Nothing too out of the ordinary here.
Thank God.
So what's the build? Tell me the build. Is the build Midas is? I feel like it's no longer Midas.
Well, sometimes it seems to be Midas. I can't quite see which regions like Midas. I do see Midas in here quite a bit. Let me filter by mid laners, please.
Yeah, I guess he's a scaling hero, like you said. You want to get to your levels, your talents, and Midas helps you get there.
All right. When BZM plays the DK mid, he does go for Midas Blink and then presumably Manta Style.
But that's a mid hero, so not an off lane hero.
But isn't Supreme playing it?
Oh yeah, he definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I keep thinking the DP is off mid.
Gork does
So
not
then
go Midas.
I think mid you go Midas. I mean, there's a chance, so it's gonna be
Win
useful.
goes Midas.
Yeah, you go Midas.
BZM, yeah. I'm seeing a lot of Midases here. I'm seeing more Midases than not. And I am seeing a few games where there's a Mage Slayer. So that for me is going to be the big
Richie,
question.
you need to buy Blink before you get Midas because you have DP and Terrorblade cores. If you go Midas first, GG.
I see Midas first on a lot of these builds, though.
Before Blink? Not this game. I don't think you can do it this game.
Okay. I mean, look, I believe you, but I just don't know if most other pros...
You doubt me all the time, and now you say
I
you believe
doubt you
me.
because of the information I have on my screen. Sec Sky problem? Oh.
Skype problem.
Skylark.
What? Nobody uses Skype.
No, not Skype. They're offlaner.
Oh.
Come on, Boomer. Oh, hold on, Sec. We need to top up our balance at the CC.
We are out of credit on the PC.
Yeah. On top up here. Not in Europe.
No, I would just get a VIP member card and I would just play the whole week.
Winter,
you know?
how much
Or
did it
days.
used to cost you per day to hang out at the CC? Back in the good old days.
So the whole day, usually if you get a package for more than 8 hours, like you go for like a 10-hour package, it's actually really cheap. I think it's like 20 cents US
So what, was that 5 ringgit?
per hour. 20 cents US is like 1 ringgit 50 cents an hour. Some is even cheaper, it's like 1 ringgit, depends on the establishment.
Pretty cheap. Not too cheap. Back in the good old days here. Over in Western Europe.
Yeah, and you even get a free drink if you get the package. You get a free drink, you get a hot dog with a bun.
With a bun? Hot dog!
With mustard on it.
Oh.
Just kidding. The
battle begins.
You actually just get a Maggie mee. Maggie cup.
That's better than nothing. I'm sure that was your lunch and dinner some days.
No, it was my lunch, but dinner I had to go for something else like keropok leko. No, that's a snack. I'll go for burger, Ramly burger.
All right, Winter. We'll see here. Getting focused into our current match. We'll see how things get going. Seb has unblocked his camp down bottom, so that's kind of a big move for him. Making sure he has access to those creeps early. He hasn't taken his first skill point yet. Remember in game 1, he did end up taking
what
Divine
should
Favor.
you go against DP? You try to get the creep, right? And get a mana burn? Is that the plan?
I think the mana burn creeps are the best. Oh wait, blood
Okay,
early.
I mean, this is Darkseid into Ange lane. Welcome.
Missed the first blood. And looks like he threw an Ion Shell. Ari did go for the Tree Throw level 1. You can see now the Ion Shell, but Odeker, even with just this first point to the meta, easily has the kill. You got me thinking about creeps. And I just kind of...
I mean, it's a legit question, Richie. What the Chen is going to do in the lane? Come on, I'm not trying to throw you off.
I think the Vul Assassin creep isn't bad for the lifesteal reduction.
No, mana burn, you get the mana. You can get mana burn, right? Or do you need higher
I don't think you can get him level 1.
Do you need level
I think
2?
you need level 2 for that guy.
Oh, you need level 2. I don't play Chen, sorry.
What did he got the Hill Troll Priest, so he's going to go for the heals.
Okay. Is that like the best thing you can get right now?
I think it's pretty good because Astrals is going to be throwing mines at you, and eventually he'll exhaust his mana pool, so you'll at least have the heal to kind of try and offset this. Plus, this guy's got a pretty decent attack range, honestly. Not terrible.
600? Pretty nice. Piercing attack. Bless you.
Sorry. Me too. move further from that, I suppose, to try and have you all hear that. Odeker just fighting through this one pretty easily. Whisper is not in for a good time here. He is Ion Shelling his own creeps here, but with the enchant on cooldown here, at least it will give him a little bit of safe space to farm in. Mid lane, do you want to just talk about it a little bit, because it's not really the most exciting mid lane?
No, it is an exciting lane because DK destroys this lane. Eventually. You get a lot more. You just outlast it the Puck, because Puck just can't keep up with the Dragon's Blood sustain, you know. And just eventually you're going to lose out on a lot of creeps.
You get stunned, you get your creeps denied. About all that happens here. We'll see if there's kills, maybe closer to level 6 or on the minute 6 rotations, but really down bottom is where Skylark kind of getting beat back here early on. This is why I kind of like this Hill Troll Priest. I mean, it's just such a utility heal. Oh god, this is crazy now, especially with Divine Favor amplifying the heal even more in the lane.
Oh yeah. That's true, that's true.
35% heal amplification.
Do you get it at level 3? I feel like you get a second point in the Holy Persuasion.
Like, look, Astral just used so much mana, and the creep's just like, yeah, whatever. 60 mana heal. No problem, boss.
False idolatry.
Yep, no problem, boss, you know. You're the boss, whatever you say. Like, how about top lane is Darkseer getting showed who's boss by the Ench. He has 8 CS to 3 denies. So Ench is the boss, bossing him around in this lane.
Yeah, that he is.
I feel like the Tiny can't really do much to help.
No, really. I mean, especially because of the tree grab early, you don't have any armor to play with either. He's got an Ion Shell. Whisper has already the Sage's Mask, at least, building into that Ring of Bazzi. What are your thoughts, Winter, on the... Oh, he's just going to be, like, bursting through the waves as fast as he can. So he doesn't mind pushing under the tower. Odeker also does not mind. Maybe they can find, actually, a kill here. A little bit left of this double Ion Shell duration. It's not bad. And he actually enchanted Ahri, which means Whisper's Ion Shell is still full duration. The heals, though, courtesy of the Lotus. Whisper, another Ion Shell placed onto Ahri, but he's just going to go down, turning for a few more right clicks on Odeker. Does a lot of damage now as this Universal Hero, but unable to actually find the kill. Oh, that hurts.
Ahri, he wants to pressure. He still has Mangoes,
Yeah.
and he's about to pop level 3.
He did fortify here as well, Radiant side.
Yeah, that's not good for Darkseer, you know. I think Whisper's gonna have a tough game here.
The range, I think it's just a bit too much, really. Especially with the Metamorphosis Act, can't do much about it. Seb's got himself the Ghost Creep, and now he does have the Mana Burn Creep, so I think you were right about that, Winter. I think early on, having the Hill Troll Priest to just keep Uragi topped up is pretty good. Right now, nice stun there. He's going to catch both the creeps
Wait, the
and
attack
the
is dead?
heroes. Astral is just dead, though. He is going to die. Uragi gets the last
Okay.
hit.
They definitely did not respect the fact that Wind Ranger and Chan is gonna kill you.
That's a pretty...
And in mid lane, the Puck's actually doing fairly well in terms of CS. I mean, he's behind in denies, but I think he's doing a pretty good job here in this matchup.
1-1-3 build for the DK, so Supreme he's just unbothered in his element, playing CS Simulator here. Listening to some Euro pop, I'm sure.
Tabbing out, looking at Facebook, you know.
Not really, doesn't really need to do really too much here. I mean, look, one auto attack just healed instantly, pretty much 9 stick charges. Still holding on to that Tango. He might actually sell it. A little cheeky stun there, just to... I mean, I think this is where things really start getting awkward and difficult for the Puck.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing with DK and Puck versus Puck matchup is Puck wants to move around to set up kills with the core. But against DK, you can't because he's going to
Take
take
the
the
tower.
Puck.
Okay, careful here. Rotation coming through courtesy of Ahri.
Comes
Not
Ahri.
really able to do too much top, so he'll instead rotate down bottom where the Blood Grenade does tag Skylark, but they're going to have to settle for a kill onto Astral.
Dire structures are
That's good
fortified.
for KZ team actually, not losing the DP. That was great heroes, so
Oh, hold on.
pretty decent
Supreme
there.
connects the stun BZM. Oh, okay, he's going to get up to the high ground. The auto attack actually connected Supreme. He's going to... Oh, I guess he couldn't reach.
Oh,
Didn't have the range, I guess?
He was trying to reach.
Yeah. This tree
close.
trolled him, and I guess he didn't cut it, or maybe he just thought he couldn't get it. It's still a big win, though, forcing the Puck to TP away, but at the same time, BZM making a little bit of his space for
Radiant's
himself,
middle tower
specifically
is under
for his
attack.
Tier 1 tower, isn't he? Watch this move, actually. Seb and Ahri sneaking behind the tower here, looking for a kill onto Skylark, and I think they've got it here. Plenty of damage. They might be able to convert that also into a Wisdom Rune here, which is maybe hopeful.
Oh, Whisper's dead again. I think he definitely regretted picking Darkseer into Enchantress now. I mean, it's still good against the Terror later with the punch, but right now he's just having a very, very tough time. Sep TP's over, tries to secure the other Wisdom Rune. There's a Centaur
It's
Storm.
tough for Uragi.
Oh, he got it! Oh, it timed out! It timed out! That's so unlucky.
I didn't see what happened on this side. Seb has the rune. Astral is going to end up dying. But he does secure
Ench
the
had a Centaur creep, but it timed out as soon as the Wisdom Rune spawned, so he couldn't stomp the Chen. Talk about being unlucky.
Well, at least he lives. Astral had to die for his own rune. And Supreme has another cast here of the Elder Dragon form ready. Throwing stuns eagerly at BZM. BZM eager to keep him away from the tower, just trying to push these waves. Yeah, eventually Supreme's like, yeah, whatever. I've got Power Treads and a Bracer. Level 4 Dragon's
4
Blood.
points in blood.
I don't care. I'm Roger. I'm just going to right-click this tower, except to actually take it.
Yeah, I mean, they don't have heroes to kill him now. Like, you don't have a Vessel Carrier. You don't have someone that has high magic damage, like a Laguna Blade or Finger to kill him.
The Tiny's damage is not going to be sufficient either. Chen.
His DK is going to be such a big problem.
Creeps fighting here in the mid lane. Chen steals the Ench creep, which is going to time out rather quickly now, but the Avatos combo now onto the DK. He's just too tanky. He, maybe, with the Chen creeps, he's dead. Never mind. BZM able to sneak away as Uragi jumping into this fight as well. 4 heroes in the mid lane, 2 cores, both supports, but they will be able to take down the DK.
That's a very, very good rotation there for OG. If they don't bring an extra hero, I don't think they could have killed him with the street. Very, very good move by OG, recognizing that they needed to bring Uragi in. With the Javelin, that's going to give him enough damage to kill the DK, pierce through that armor.
Seb was able to take the tier 2 down bottom as well earlier, so you know, they've put kind of Skylark in a bit of a trickier position. He doesn't have the experience, the levels, the items to really rotate there.
This is the issue of having like a range support with DP, you know, like instead of somebody that can actually go in with a pulse.
Yeah, actually,
like sometimes your link can just be terrible, but on top of that, he was laying against a Wind Ranger. But Wind Ranger rarely loses their link.
Such a big issue though. I mean, because look, this is a DP, maybe one of the stronger heroes, one of the bigger menaces in the patch, who has less net worth than the Whisper Darkseer, who died 3 times in his lane.
Yeah, both the offlaners are having the opposite of the time of their life right now. But if you look at it from this perspective, right, if both teams have a poor offlaner, who would actually benefit from that trade? I think the Darkseer would actually be more useful, by far. Because you just need to cast your spells, right? With DP, if you don't have items and you cast your spells, you're gonna die easily.
Where are you going?
Spartan is gonna remove the Wind Run.
Nice job
Oh,
on
nicely
the
done.
Hurricane. That is going to be almost a kill here. Yeah, they'll have it there. Would have had it with the Sticky Bomb. Not much Ari or Seb can do about it, but we'll see as they are looking for revenge. Seb bringing the creeps back on over. 4 heroes here. Skylark has the ultimate at the ready, and
wall.
Supreme is here. Nice wall. Is going to also get the Elder Dragon form out. Astral is falling low. Actually, so is the DK. He snapped the coil. A little bit of healing from, but the Elder Dragon form is over, and so is his life. The heals from Spartan are not nearly enough, even though it is a level 3 attendance. Seb, though, being cleaned up by Skylark, who is just too big of a menace here underneath the tier 1 tower. He is going to go down, though. There's just too many heroes here. Level 3 Ion Shell, if it's not the spell, just doing too much work. The tower falls. Hazy team, I guess, got the way they were looking for, but it's going to be an expensive tower for them.
Yeah, that was very important that the Darkseer came in, because the Iron Shell is the thing that allowed them to kill the Darkseer. Sorry, the DK. They got the tower, they lost 2 heroes, but I feel like they are okay with it, because Otaker on the TV, he's been like farming non-stop, you know, like he's so fat, close to 6k net worth at minute 11. That's so much gold on his pockets. Oh yeah, he has a Midas, that's why.
That'll be Midas number 1 of proposed 2, as Supreme is
he's buying a Midas before Dagger?
No, he's getting the Dagger first, presumably.
Oh, he bought the glove?
Yeah, but maybe that's just for the bonus attack speed, okay?
Do people do that?
I feel like it's a pretty value item. Yes, it is
Because if you want to buy the Midas, you actually leave the gloves at home, so that when you complete the Midas, the cooldown starts ticking for the second charge.
That's a good point. Well,
so you might be onto something.
Maybe he'll send the gloves back, right?
No. I think he's gonna buy Blink first. Just get the casual gloves. You might be right here.
Wow. Winter said I'm right. Ragi scouted by
smart.
this ward, by the way, but there's just not enough heroes here that can really fight him. Another little pause. Plagued by pauses in this first series. Hopefully that's not a theme of the night.
Sometimes you just need to take a break.
I guess so.
Have a coffee.
This time it's
For you actually have a tea, right?
had a
You have a
coffee
tea.
already. I usually have a tea before our second series and a soda before the third series.
Soda.
Yeah, no.
So does it have to be in a sequence? Coffee first, tea later, and then soda.
Yeah, because I usually
last.
don't want to. I need the sugar, right? The sugar hit on the soda. It helps me going through the third series. That's my strat.
Have you ever tried soda first, then coffee last?
No, because I don't really like soda, and coffee last is a bad idea. I need my coffee earlier in the day because I'm an addict to caffeine. So my brain doesn't really work so well without it, you know? Got that brain fog. You get brain fog? You're not a caffeine guy.
When I have too much carbohydrates. Yes.
Wow.
I lose a lot of MMR when I have a lot of carbohydrates. You know, when I'm trying to play a lot of pubs, I just try to just get more meat, get more protein.
So you
Try to stay away from too much noodles or rice.
we'll go to let's go get Korean barbecue next time before your rank session. How about that? You fill up on protein.
Sure.
Yeah? Sounds good to me.
Yeah. Why not?
Oh, perfect.
Let's go have a steak. You know.
See, guys, sometimes Winter and I, we cast like we hate each other, but we're actually kind of good friends. It is kind of funny the way that shakes out. But sometimes, Winter, you just say some stuff that, I mean, come on. Unpause now. Finally.
Yeah, but I was just being sarcastic
Yes,
sometimes.
yes, I know, Winter. It's okay. It was just a joke for the cast.
See, I can't tell whether you're joking or not sometimes, and you say that. Why don't you laugh at my jokes? Because I can't tell.
Well, sometimes not on my joke stick. Sometimes I make jokes for myself, which is not so much a good thing here. Careful, fight breaking out. The coil is going to be instantly snapped by Supreme. Not a lot of follow-up damage. He has that regen running as well. Instead, Spartan, they will try and take him down, and with the Witchblade damage, they will have him.
So hunting Spartan Volume 2, right? So he's alone now. We have to keep track. You have to keep the record going.
Okay.
Is Spartan truly alone?
That time he kind of was. Tried to defend the tier 1 tower. Won't be able to do too much about it there. It still falls.
But is it fair to say it's a bit different when he's playing Ench compared to Bench? Because Bench is easier to, lead your team, your enemies to think that you're not alone because you're a Bench, right? Why would you be alone?
But Ench is also deceptively a hard hero to kill, I would say.
Oh,
There's
Wind
the
Ranger,
enchant from
Uragi.
Uragi, Blood Grenade
He's
trying
alone.
to TP away. They just don't have enough attack speed. Hand of God there just to see him out safely. Spartan, he
Fine.
loves this Ench hero, trust me. You'll see him make some plays. Maybe OG are just, perhaps they had a team talk about it. They watched some, the best hits of Spartan where he just kind of dies alone most of the time. It feels like that's always the play you can make, but he was phenomenal back in the day where, I mean, I guess support still is to a degree, but back then when Ench's job was literally to just farm treads, get Hurricane Pike, and then break smokes all game. He was phenomenal at that.
His job is just to make sure that he feeds 10 times, but that one time he's trying to feed you, his team is behind and you all die.
Yeah, pretty much.
The mind games.
It's the gamble, right? Like, Winter, would you press the button if 99% of the time you got $1 million, but 1% of the time you were bankrupt?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, see? Hard to say no, isn't it? Skylark giving chase.
And here we go.
Does have the ultimate activated. Ari, though, is going to be able to get a decent avalanche. Wall now. Whisper coming in with a level 1 wall,
Oh, the Ion Shell.
The nice toss back, though. The Ion Shell's doing a
Ion
lot
Shell.
of damage here. Odeker
Hurts.
joining the fight as well with the reflection. Now the Metamorphosis. Whisper already used the vacuum. That's the one he gets per game as it's a level 1 cooldown. It seems like it'll just be a
Here comes BZM.
disengage.
Looking for a coil.
Can you find one? Seems like they're going to have to settle for Spartan. The Ava toss. Good for the kill, but I think that's going to be all they
that
get.
for a Spartan. All that for a Spartan.
Maybe more?
5 heroes.
Skylark? No, his Exo's ending. I don't think he's going to be able to farm in the waves much more.
Who did that actually
Dire's middle
benefit?
tower is
Kind of
under
feels like
attack.
Terabit's happy. He's just going back to farm. They are the team that has 2 Midas. I mean, one.
One Midas,
and
because
second
Supreme
one
bought
coming.
Blink first.
Yeah. I mean, they're gonna have 2 eventually. So they are the ones that are playing for the long haul, a slower game. So whenever a fight happens and you don't lose any important heroes, I think you should be happy.
As KZ team, right?
Yeah.
I agree. But I think
Because if you look at the draft, you know, OG doesn't really have a real carry, so the other one's on a timer.
this game is going to kind of speed up, though. And Yuragi now with the Maelstrom. Ari... Oh, he's still pretty far from his blink, though. I thought he was going to be a lot closer. Unfortunately, not the case, because his lane was still pretty bad. But Whisper getting online now more. He is going to be going for the Guardian Greaves and then probably upgrading that Veil to the Shivas. Seb as well, man. Look at these Skellies. Oh, Spartan, you don't really want to run into that. And, well, actually, he kind of does. I think he gets some sick enjoyment out from this. The toss is going to be on
alone this time?
Supreme,
He's
though,
not alone.
Still has the Blink Dagger at the ready. Skylark doing plenty of damage. This time he is not alone. It's KZ team bringing in reinforcements, trying to take this fight. However, they still kind of struggle, don't they? DZM, silence here onto Supreme. That Witchblade DOT is really annoying for him. Ends up being hard for him to find the blink initiations he really needs.
Yep, Protector just wants to dodge everything.
Okay.
Wants to finish his match.
With Maelstrom, this is a potential kill, even with the Breathe Fire damage reduction. Toss is
like
going to
he's
get the
fine.
creep. Supreme, just barely okay. No!
Oh, no.
The power shot.
Too powerful. No dragon can stand in front of the power shot.
It's like the, wasn't Morana at one point in the Dota Blood anime? Hit an arrow.
Bobby. I'm a bit embarrassed to say I don't know.
Yeah, I don't watch a lot of anime either. But a big kill here, OG, taking down that tier 2 tower. There's even still a DD in the river that no one has scouted yet, but that could keep this kind of ball rolling here. I think OG extremely happy with this sequence of events, the way that this match is kind of, I don't want to say falling their way. That makes it sound like they're not doing anything, but they're doing a lot here. This is another kill on the Supreme. There's just no way out of this one for him. The wall.
There goes your Midas fun. No Midas
Midas
for you, DK. Look at Supreme. He's poorer than Seb. He had such a good start, then after that everything fell off with his blink. You actually might be right. Maybe he should have just gone for Midas.
I don't know. I don't know if that's right, though. It does feel
Midas
greedy.
first farm.
But then what do you do during these fights?
I mean, he didn't do anything with the blink anyway. Don't you think so? They can't fight into the iron shells.
Yeah.
Did he actually even get any pick-offs with the dagger? Probably not.
No. I
remember.
mean, it just came at a horrendous time when OG were feeling a little bit more online.
He probably should have just gotten a Midas, save it up, go to the team fight, click on the Chen creeps. That would have given him more value.
Midas the Chen creeps. That's what you save up your Midas charges and then you just Midas all.
You're
his
gonna
creeps.
have what? Come on, you're gonna have
Wait,
one.
this could be a pick-off. This could be big, though. Yuragi, certainly he dies here, right? Did get off the wind run, but they're going to commit the Exo and the blast off. Shiva's guard's finished off, and this time it's just too much damage. That's a big one. KZ team, they needed a win. They're going to get a little one here. Game number 3, 14-6. Trying to stem this 6K net worth lead that OG have now amassed for themselves.
Mid lane. They got the silence.
Yeah, but no damage.
Okay. Too good. BZM too
No
good.
damage.
And he even has an illusion rune bottle up, so no matter what, he was gonna be fine.
Now OG. No smoke again. Is this the tiny blink dagger? It is. It's about to be delivered. Ari, he could be the man of the match here. If he's able to find a couple key pickoffs here, Winter, it might all be over for KZ team. You can see just how they're being corralled back in the base. The drums of endurance. Ari, he wishes that Corey was just a bit faster. Might have been able to find that DP. Unfortunately, no dice there. And this is just more and more time for the TB. His Midas, his charges to stack up. Going for that Eye of Scotty. It feels dangerous here again, Winter. We might see a repeat of game number 2 here, where this TB just becomes the unkillable raid boss.
There's the Darkseer this time. I think Darkseer kind of makes him killable no matter what throughout the game. You're gonna have the Aghanims later, so I mean Darkseer is just a pretty hard counter to TB no matter what. So I don't think it'll be like the TB of the second game where there's just nothing they could do to kill him. I doubt it.
All right. I mean, that seems fair. Whispers is continuing to farm up. That's the thing about this hero, where as long as you get at least some experience in the lane, usually you're good to continue farming into your mid game. And well, here you've at least got a pretty good, especially with the new Veil build. I mean, it's just so good on this hero. Shiva's Guard has always been a good item, right? The Zero does so well with armor on the build-up. Generally, you're this aura builder as well. And the Midas is finished now for Supreme, so we'll start to see his gold start to trickle in, and he certainly does need that, though, didn't he? Seb, actually, who is, you know, the OG quote-unquote support in inverted commas, because, well, sometimes he likes to play a little bit greedy like this, actually still has more money than the mid lane DK. That's how ugly things have gotten here.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you need to understand their lineup is meant to be hate right now. So sure, it's not ideal that the DK is down with the Chen at this point, but it's not the end of the world, right? The DK is not the win condition. The Terrorblade is the true win condition. DK is just a pet, you know? It's just a pet of the Terrorblade running around trying to burn down the towers and trying to push out creep waves.
Oh, what's going on here? This is a BZM Puck being able to assist the rune, and it's going to be an Astral Techies being killed for trying to steal the rune. Exo's used here by Skylark, by the way.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Huh?
Maybe he was expecting a bigger fight. I'm not really sure. I mean, it would have been a 5v3.
So he was waiting
Radiant's
for...
middle tower is under attack.
But the only stun they have is in the top lane. DK is at top.
Yeah, he doesn't really want to fight now. He's just using his Elder
He's
Dragon
dead.
form off cooldown. To just
Yeah, I mean, it was just like a casual ghost to farm. I don't know. Something must have went wrong there with the comms.
not going right there. I don't know. Maybe they were thinking they could get a fight because they saw two heroes on the opposite side of the map. But,
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah.
But then again, the DK didn't
No,
TP, you know, he was like farming top.
No, exactly
So it
right.
was weird.
I'm just saying why, you know, oh, we can fight, we can take this, the Aegis is in here, but then, you know, neither is any of your stuns, like you're saying. And it's going to be another tower going down then. This one in favor of OG as the bot tier 2 goes down. Now only the mid tier 2 stands between them and all the outer towers, but they say we don't need the outer towers, we want to poke the buildings.
Does he have the most ideal creeps for the Chen? Oh, never mind. Stun. No toss.
No toss back quite yet. And Ari in trouble here. Oh my goodness, but Skylark, he's just dying to the creeps. The blast off good to stop Yuragi momentarily, but not good enough. Another blink forward from Supreme. They at least get through Ari, but they've lost Skylark.
Here comes
They've
Terrorblade.
lost Astral. And Yuragi, he can continue fighting here. He has the Aegis and the damage inside the wall of Replica. Supreme, he is going to fall. It's just too much here. The TV's back, but what can he do?
The wall is like a huge deterrent for TV, and now he's gonna be all alone. Spartans there too.
1 versus 4. They shackle him to his own illusion.
No damage though.
Yeah, no damage.
But what can the Terrorblade do alone? Can do nothing now. Great. Okay, one lane of red is not the end of the world for that.
No, it certainly isn't. Doesn't inspire too much confidence though, obviously, but again, this is the team that they want to scale. They want to take it a bit later, but that's going to be a really heads-up punish from OG, right? Obviously, they have Aegis. It's first Aegis, a little bit aggressive, obviously, to go up to high ground on that first Aegis, but knowing that Skylark had kind of used the ultimate for nothing makes that a lot easier of a call for them, doesn't it? They have their all their ultis. The DP doesn't have her very crucial one. Give it a go.
Yep. That is true, Richie. Sometimes I feel like you've played in a professional team. You know things that I didn't expect you to know.
Like cooldowns and abusing cooldowns. That's hopefully at least something that Legends are able to do.
Spartan.
Yeah, well, you know, this is just him paying the tax. He says 4 deaths is not nearly enough. I have not died back this game. That's the problem, boys.
But it's true. If Spartan is not feeding, his team is not winning.
I'm telling you, this is not a lie. He powers up the more deaths he takes.
Players like this are normally better at LAN. When it comes to LAN, right, he
Powers
has
up.
to play better.
I know.
Powers up.
He hasn't really been able to make it to LAN for a while. I don't know if they're boot camping. They used to always level boot camp at
the LAN cafe, right?
level up facilities. Yeah.
Yeah, they play at the LAN cafe. I remember watching some of their games with webcams.
Ooh, Ari's just a bit early here. Long TP out from Spartan, baiting them out once again. Can they even get through them though? Not silence, but Yuragi has the mana to be able to dispel it, and they're immediately onto Supreme. The little vacuum whisper, actually, he just might be dead here.
Terrorblade's killing them.
The damage, it's too high, but they've taken down the DK. The wall is down, but there was no vacuum vacuum in here. The coil holding them all in place as BZM hopeful to try and get a little bit more damage. The techies may take down to this, but not quite. Skylark just sucking them all, though.
Thunder?
Oh, no. He thought the Eternal Shroud would keep him protected, and that's just not going to be the case here. It's going to be now a 1 versus 4. Not 1 versus 4, but 1 core versus what feels like 4 cores here. They do get them off of the high ground at the least. Oh, man. BZM just feeling himself now.
Shackle?
The shackles. They're going to find Spartan. There's the buyback now, at least out from Astral. But Odeker, no, he actually does get the Thunder off onto Seb. He's going to be able to put him down, but not much more. Odeker down now for 50 seconds. Does not have buyback. Ari, he's going to drop as well. Could not get the Shadow Amulet down in time, but Astral, that's going to be a dieback for him. And just a regular death for Spartan, who respawned since he died so early in the fight. There is a buyback ready for the TB, but what can he really get done here? Oh my goodness, Supreme! Supreme! He just dies! Uragi and BZM, the damage is too high. OG ending the game here and now. They want to get to the upper bracket, and they will. Supreme has got to throw in the towel. OG advanced to round 2 here in the Western European qualifiers for DreamLeague Season 22. Very well played. Very well played.
Yeah, GG, what a game, man. OG played this game very, very well again. Apart from like early stages where the Darkseer got destroyed against the Enchantress terribly lane, but he knew what he needed to do.